joining us now to explain the administration, what they are doing to help these American families that need help, small businesses that need help. The director of the National Economic Council, Larry Kudlow, is with us. Larry, I know the White House is saying that we're going to get checks out to workers in 2 weeks. That is really important. It's through no fault of their own. Small businesses, very important. These big industries, very important. We rebuilt Europe. We can now help the American people and do it in a way that will create an economic environment to quickly start growing again. How do you best do that?
Well, that's the hope, and we made a lot of progress today, and actually the talks are going on. I stepped out to do your show. Thanks for having me on. Very importantly, after the sick leave legislation to help hourly workers and their families, we've now embarked on a large package. Senator McConnell talked to all of us, Democrats and Republicans, this morning. He wants it quick, as was just reported. He wants a bill, something that looks like a bill this evening. I've been sitting in on the tax subcommittee, if you will, run by Iowa Senator Chuck Grassley, and Ron Wyden is the minority. And I want to say this. Senator Wyden said to me this evening, because I read off a sheet of numbers and topics, he said, I am willing to agree with this package. That's not a final sign-off, but he said, I'm willing to agree. And that kind of characterized most of the talks that I saw today in the other subgroups. Importantly, Sean, if I can get two quick ones out here, emergency assistance to individuals and families, probably $3,400 for a family of four, husband, wife, two kids, $3,400 per family. There might be a second tranche later, but that's the beginning. Huge emphasis on small businesses with loan guarantees and plenty of assistance money and write-offs of expenses to cover this rocky period. A payroll tax holiday for businesses. And let's not forget, too, the size of this package that we're looking at is minimally $1.4 trillion, $1.4 trillion programmatically. But we can leverage up to help certain sectors, and that will get us to over $2 trillion. Sean, to fight the virus on the ground economically, to fight the virus, we're looking at something like 10% of GDP for a fiscal assistance program. That is big stuff, and it looks to me like we may be able to get it.
We rebuilt Europe. Let's take care of American families, workers. They can pay their rent, their mortgage, their car payment, and make sure they send their kids to college as planned. Now it's time to help rebuild America and help Americans. Thank you, Larry.
By the way,